Hello, this is the Shawn1113 podcast show. I am your host, Shawn1113. Thank goodness it's 2025. This is the first episode for this podcast as well. Thank you so much for 2024 as we move forward now to 2025. And like I said, here's a reminder. Please, on any platform, wherever you're listening to, wherever anywhere in the world, and share this podcast and give a 5-star rating as well. Now, with that, a few things before we get to the postseason picks for the NFL and a reminder for the CPF picks coming up this week. Again, it's recording January 6th, 2025. As well, excuse me, 1 second. Anyway, a couple of things, couple of notes. Like I said, NHL, NBA ongoing. Not so far away, really, from the NCAA basketball tournament, which will be, of course, sometime in March, and that's not going to be far away. As soon as the NFL postseason is over, people are going to be definitely concentrating on the college basketball season, men's and women's college season, and the tournament itself as well. The conference tournament and the NCAA tournament, and then baseball, and then all the other stuff that goes along with it. Also, NFL draft as well, with the Tennessee Titans picking first as well. Hopefully, they'll get a quarterback better than Will Levis, in my opinion. To be honest. Anyway, also WWE going on Netflix, WWE Raw. I cannot wait to watch that. Well, I gotta go to work that day, but I cannot wait to see the reviews of this and see if. And I said it not too long ago in one of the more recent 2024 episodes that Netflix definitely needs to tighten up a bit on these live events. Now they're going to be pretty much tested on a weekly basis. So hopefully for Netflix, they will get everything tight, everything good. The quality should be good. I think as always, that's no surprise there. We'll see what happens, what kind of product WWE brings now. Now that they're now no longer in USA on linear cable or linear television. We'll see what happens there. It's going to be a very interesting time. Like I said, Amazon's been successful with to their credit with Thursday Night Football on a weekly basis when the NFL season. We'll see what happens. Although Amazon and NBA should be relatively, Amazon Prime actually should be relatively successful there since the NFL has been relatively successful then. I think we're going more towards streaming, but also with that is going to be some price hikes. Do not be surprised if Amazon and Netflix hike their prices as well, in my opinion. So, so that's where it's at right there. Excuse me, 1 second, right there. But that's my opinion about the streaming sports service. I think we're going to see more of that in the future. But the WWE Netflix experience should be most interesting, if nothing else. Now on to the postseason, NFL postseason. So with that, let me give you my top 14 rankings in the wild card edition. Starting at number 14, Pittsburgh, 13, Green Bay, 12, Houston, 11, Tampa Bay, 10, the Los Angeles Rams, LA Chargers at 9, Washington at 8, Denver 7, Baltimore 6, Minnesota 5, Buffalo 4, Philadelphia 3, 2 Detroit, and 1 Kansas City. I think that's my opinion about the NFL rankings, Sean Steele's wild card edition. I think the top 6, 7 teams are not that far from each other. In the wild card from 3 to 8, they're not 3 to 9 actually. 3 to 10, they're not far. 3 to 11, they're not that far from each other. I think Pittsburgh is the most go. Pittsburgh, in my opinion, is going to be reflected on the predictions. or 14. They're not. They're just their defense is letting them down. I don't know about their offense, but their defense is down. And Green Bay got some injury issues right now. So Houston, well, their division is weak, but we'll see what happens. Anything goes in these NFL playoffs. Speaking of wild card picks, 2025, here we go. LA Chargers in Houston. I'm going to pick the Chargers. Pittsburgh and Baltimore picking Baltimore. Denver and Buffalo picking Buffalo. Although I got to tell you, I would not be shocked if Denver won that game. But I'm picking Buffalo here. Green Bay and Philadelphia picking Philadelphia. Washington, Tampa Bay, that's a 50-50 game in my opinion. I'm going to pick Washington in that one, but it can go either way. And Minnesota and LA Rams, this one can actually go either way. Has the potential to be another upset, but I'm picking Minnesota to beat the LA Rams in Los Angeles on next Monday night on the 13th. And that's it for the Shawn1113 podcast show, January 6th, 2025. Also, this is my birthday week. I'm born January 10th. And the most famous names on that date is Rod Stewart and George Foreman, born on January 10th as well, along with many, many, many others as well. So with that, thank you so much for listening. Also, my YouTube channel as well. Also, oh, I forgot one thing. Let me give you a reminder of my CPF picks, semifinal picks, which is coming this week. Um, Notre Dame and Penn State. I'm picking Notre Dame. And then Ohio State and Texas, picking Texas in a close one. But both of those games are 50-50 games. And I would not be surprised if it goes the other way around on that one. So that's a reminder of that. Now I've pretty much said enough. And with that, that is the Shawn1113 podcast show for January 6th, 2025. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to this podcast. Please stay encouraged no matter what. And please live your life as normal as possible in an abnormal world. Thank you so much.